Hello again, and this time we're looking at an introduction to Google Science Journal, and this is going to be a pretty fun video with a lot of sounds, and I'll demonstrate this. I'm going to start with the demonstration and then I'll come back to how brilliant this little thing is. Now, first thing, we're talking about science and then we're talking about fun. So you open it up to run your own experiments. Watch this. Open, and you are directly tapping into the sensors already on your phone. So look at this. All we've got here is no observations at the moment. If you go down to your sensors, and I'm just going to slide that up, you can see straight away that it's actually, and you just have to trust me here, in that I am standing with a window to the right and it's daylight. So if I rotate the phone towards the window, you can see that the little blue line there is really up high. If I rotate back to where I was, and then even backing away from the window, you can see that it's really low. Rotate very slowly, it's 90 degrees. I'm just about coming into the window now, and you can see the light increasing. And as I take a step backwards, the light increases. And then we can have a look at sound. At the moment it can't use the sound because I'm recording this video. This one here looks at, what is this one? I think this is the accelerometer. So if I move my phone really quickly left to right, it does that. There is a big red button at the bottom and there is a snapshot button. Then I can look at the X. So if I move my phone left and right, it goes up and down. If I tilt it away, tilt it up, it's measuring the sense. This one, I lay the phone flat, almost like a spirit level, and start to move it around. Now here's the super fun part. If I go to the right hand side here, I can look at my sensors, and I'm using all of them at the moment. I don't have any Bluetooths attached. Now let me just go back to the light, which is this one, and then I'm going to slide up. This is going to get pretty leery now. On the right hand side here, I can enable the audio, which is just fantastic. You wait till you hear this. I'm now facing the window. I'm now backing off, turning, listen. Moving it around a lot. It doesn't just stop there, but you can do the audio settings here to do scale. Watch what happens. How weird is that? You can record the whole lot of this, by the way. Next one, moving on really quick, is notes. And then the last demonstration here I want to do is the conductor, which I think we might have had. Let's have a look. I mean, you can make music like this. Okay, it's supposed to be science, but goodness. That was done with just my hand going over the top. I'm going to just set this back to default, and then I'm going to set it to disable the audio. That's it. That's all I'm going to do at the moment. You can start to take photos, you can insert photos, you can record, you can do a ton of stuff. The point of it, I wanted to give an introduction to this and finish this video because I am so keen on, you know, the sciencey teacher in me, the video creator, the mobile phone user. Call it what you want. It's pretty amazing. This is something I did where I was just wandering about the place yesterday, and what I did as a final thing on this video, hold on a second, yeah, is go down to the recording log. This is one I recorded earlier yesterday, hit it, and then watch this, and I play it back. So what I'm doing is walking in a park and then underneath a bridge with traffic. Just stop it there because I didn't realise it does this, but when you record it you get this audible thing. I think apart from obviously the obvious, which is a sound intensity graph, having the audio, not the traffic, not the sound of the outdoors or the wind, but purely this sonification that it's actually called on the app. I mean, you can tell I'm pretty excited about it because it gives you a bunch of things to use this mobile phone for, which is not speaking to people, which is not text, it's not even on the internet as such. The edit buttons at the top here, I can crop that audio, I can change it round and go down to say notes. Watch this. So you can go in, play it again. Just incredible. I think, you know, children, get on this. Parents, get on this. Conductor, what's this do? Play. Look, stop here before I start amusing myself so much, but this is a flagging intention video of a series coming up on the Google Science Journal. And then just to backtrack for a little bit further information, there are activities here which has got an incredible website built by Google, and it really is good. It's so interesting because it makes sense, in my opinion, of the mobile phone that sits in your pocket. There's a lot of times where I'm thinking, is it me? Is it really noisy in the shopping centre, in the shopping mall? Or is it, you know, just me being a bit sensitive with a headache? Now you can just record it. Go indoors, go outside. You can find tons and tons of activities. Last thing, because I'm sure this has been a long video, is it's free on Android, iOS, call it what you want. I don't know what's in the settings actually. Send up to Google, yes please. Thank you, the team, for making this thing. What is it anyway? This is da-di-da-di-da. Look, let's finish it there because this is pretty cool. It's the going back down to, which you should know by now. Please leave me a note if you like the look of this, and I'll send it out and do a little blog post and then really get down to the bottom of it. If you read this through on the actual app itself, it gives you the Making Science with Google website, the product forums, which are probably, obviously super advanced people might want to have a look at GitHub, but permissions, you can use Bluetooth to add extra sensors or cameras or microphones or stuff. I've run on a long while. Have fun, people.